Start.
Piss off.
It is started.
Did it really start?
Oh, we
Yeah.
are live.
Are you sure we're live?
Yeah. It's
Are
Are you
just
positive? Are you super
What's the
positive?
topics?
What do you mean? What's the
What's
topics?
going
They're
on,
in
guys?
Discord.
Otaku team, you're back yet again.
I'm absolutely baffled.
You're back like you never left.
All right. Well, anyways, hey everyone, welcome to another Otaku 18 podcast. This is number
There's
37.
no one here.
I don't give a shit. There's 4 people. That's us.
Yeah,
We're here.
us.
I'm
We're
not.
here.
That's
You're
not
talking
me.
to us.
Well, look at that. Sit down. There's 6 people. You want me to redo it? I can redo it. That would be unprofessional.
Give the introduction, Blade.
No, it'd be unprofessional if I redo the intro.
You know
the
what? Just
intro
freaking
is
do
for
it.
the people there. Anyways, so we do have some topics as usual. We have 4 topics that we're gonna be doing today. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm joined by my lovely host again. Say hey, what's up, everyone?
Yo,
Yo.
what's up?
Yo, what was
What's
that?
Why'd you sound like a
Warrior.
ghost when you said that?
What's up?
Did you say Bikini Warrior? Who said Bikini Warriors? I heard when you say it.
Titties.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna go right into this. Our first topic today is: do you prefer binging your show or watching by the week, and why? So I'm gonna start off with you, Travis. You're first up today.
Oh, what?
On the spot.
Yeah.
Do I prefer binge watching or watching by the week? Probably binge watching right now. I can't be bothered with seasonal anime, to be fair.
Fair enough.
I used to be bothered to watch it every week and all that, but I can't be bothered. So yeah. I mean, that's all I've got to say. There's not much to say about that one.
Damn. Wow. Okay, cool. Thanks, Travis. Anyways, Professor Adam,
Yeah,
up
thanks
next.
for good input. Good input.
Me?
Glad you
Nice
enjoyed it.
good words.
You're up, Miles.
All right.
This is 10
Well,
minutes.
I used to be a binge watcher, but now I'm mainly a weekly guy. Watches anime weekly, and that's mainly because I got shit to do. So I mean,
Got shit
Yeah.
to do. Your life is getting.
life stuff. I got life stuff to do. I used to watch a lot of stuff binge watching, but yeah, CBA. So
Jesus Christ. All right, you're up next. Habit.
Well, I
Hell.
used to be a seasonal queer, but then
Wow.
I thought about it and I was like,
Jesus Christ.
I thought about it and then I was like, why would I do this? Because I only watch good anime, so then I just decided to, watch good anime.
Oh, no.
Now everyone's just hating on me. They're like, you ain't even watching seasonal stuff, and I'm like, yeah,
Oh, no.
Oh no.
watching good stuff.
I like how someone joined as soon as you said I
What
like
good
this
stuff
they
are you
left.
watching?
One Piece.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Rubber arms.
Dude,
Oh, I
Rubber
don't want
arm.
to hear that again. Every podcast.
Dude, that's
God
gonna become a staple.
damn.
That's gonna be a
Yeah.
staple
Like,
of these
come
podcasts.
on.
That's gonna be a staple of podcasts.
I can't be bothered with iron-blooded shit stains or
Oh, no.
or Yuri on crap or something like that.
Did you just say Yuri on
At
crap?
least there's
Yeah.
no rubber arms in Gundam. They have mechanical arms.
Yeah,
Oh god.
You know,
it's
actually
just
made
the
of real
same-
material.
same thing
Rubber
over and over.
I
Same thing since the 80s.
like how a lot of people are like leaving as soon as people keep talking about rubber arms. We had 2 people like leave
All right.
simultaneously at that. What?
Let's get this a rolling.
Okay. Memory, you're up next. That's cool,
What?
Memory.
Yeah, that's a good input. Good input, dude.
Good
That's
input.
Simple as that.
Well
Simple as
done.
that, you know.
Good job, man.
Good
I'll
input.
love
That's about it. Thanks for watching.
I used to binge shows because honestly, like when I first got into anime, I didn't even know like anything about like weekly shows or anything like that. Like I think the only show I might have watched weekly was like High School DxD when it first came out. So like when I first started, I binged a lot of shows. But now I watch weekly, and I honestly prefer watching weekly because, well, with my situation, it's kind of hard to like binge shows. So like with weekly
Yeah.
stuff, it's only 1 or 2 episodes I have to watch each day, compared to like, and I'm not a person like if I start a show like I'm a person like I can't go away from it and then come back to it. Like if I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch it like all the way through. Like right now, like
I agree.
like right now I'm watching Guilty Crown, and I'm 11 episodes into it. I'm halfway into it, and I watched those 11 episodes like weeks ago, and it's like I can't get back into it now because there's just so many days in between where I just like either just didn't want to watch more or what. But like, say if Guilty Crown like now is coming out weekly or something like that, I'd be keeping up with it. So
Right. And
yeah,
I'll
I
answer now,
prefer
I guess.
I prefer watching by the week.
You know, I think in many ways I'm very similar to you. Like, I used to really, when I was younger, I used to binge watch the shit out of everything. Because like if it was an older series, it'd be done by the time that I'd finally get to it. So like the older stuff from like the '90s, of course, you could binge all that because at that point it's already been out for so long, like 10 years plus. Um, but the thing is that once I started college and all that, and once even high school in general, I lost a lot of my time to just binge stuff. So I really started more enjoying the seasonal stuff coming out weekly by week. But even more so, I think once I started actually doing YouTube reviews, that's when I actually started doing like actual week by week episodes because it was easier for me to go and review stuff if I did it that way. Because binging it, obviously is cool. Like I would love to binge a lot of stuff, and I've done it recently. Like I binged Shin Meta, which I thought was funny as hell to binge. That was great. That was like 13 episodes of pure comedy for the whole night. But I couldn't I can't do that very often with a lot of shows, to be honest. Like I could maybe watch 5 or 6 episodes of something in one shot, but then either I'm tired or have either something to do that day or college, etc. I mean, now that I'm off, of course, I could do that a little more, but for the most part, I still prefer week by week. And I also think you get more enjoyment out of week by week, to be honest. It makes you like
Yeah.
anticipate the next episode. You want to anticipate
Like
what's coming up.
sometimes it sucks waiting, but then like, and you want to like go to the next episode, but like
Yeah.
a lot of the times like it's just like I don't know. There's something good about it, but it's also like a pain to like have to wait
Exactly.
because like
Yeah,
throughout
they
the
each have
week,
their benefits and cons. So.
yeah,
Mhm.
like throughout the week, you're like, oh, I can't fucking wait for this episode. Like, what's gonna happen? All that.
Yeah, unless you're like me and I just forget and I'm just like, oh yeah, that aired. Oh crap! Now I'm 5 episodes behind. Oh, I'll
So-
see
Right.
that
Yep,
now.
that's exactly.
No,
Yep.
when you get far behind, man, it's like I hate to say it. I agree with you, Travis. When you get too far behind something, it makes it almost like a chore to catch up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it
really
I mean,
does.
I just can't be bothered. Like some of the shows this season, I liked a little bit, but I'm just like, I don't know. I think I'm like 5 episodes behind on everything now, so I just can't be bothered.
Would you?
Except the only thing I'm watching right now is All Out. So yeah,
all out fucking greatness, yeah.
that's the only thing I'm watching weekly. I'm watching Natsumi's Book of Friends on the binge watching that. Well, I wouldn't really say binge watching because I'm not watching much of that too. Watching like a couple episodes a day or whatever.
My thing is, like, when I first got into doing episode reviews on seasonal stuff, like, I got in at a point where I'd say it was the best out of, like, these past few that have come up. And now everything seems to have just gotten stale to me. I don't
Right.
know. Like, I can't be bothered to have to put out a video at a certain time or it just doesn't get views because majority of the time that's what it is. I mean, at least if you're doing reviews, live reactions sometimes don't really matter because sometimes depending on the show you'll get views regardless. But if you don't put up the review within maybe an hour of the show coming out, you don't get views
Oh, dude, it's so true. Like, I mean,
unless
unless
it's
you
like
have
a small
big
show.
following. No, I think if you have a big following, like if you really have a huge, more than 1K following, typically you could get at least more than like a certain amount for
Yeah.
them.
I still don't even think that's the case because even like, I mean, I'm not gonna say people's names or anything like that, but I mean, I've seen people that do episode reviews have a big following and still get minimal amounts of views. Like,
But it also depends on the show too, though, honestly, because I have some shows that I put out like maybe 5 minutes of me, actually seeing the episode. And the thing is that they're not popular shows that like that season. So even if they come out right away, it's like, oh, no one wants to watch it or watch the review because no one cares about it. Like I've had Masamune is a perfect example. I had a whole bunch of views on my first episode review for that. And then following after that, I was barely getting 100 on each one.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen stuff like that, Nate, since you haven't really been, doing live reactions and reviews like you used to. Have
Yeah.
you seen like a drop in the view count, especially when you do reviews
Uh,
over live reactions?
yeah, definitely. Especially with this season, I just think there's like like the big one for me this season on my channel is like Gundam and
Yeah.
Kuzu no Honkai. But like the other shows just honestly aren't really like sometimes like it's understandable how it happens like with certain shows like if there's a really fucking crazy episode then
Yeah.
your videos usually tend to get more views on them like depending on like the episode but like if a show's just like week after week it's just maybe all right or it's just meh then usually like it's not going to pull in like those views that like a more hype episode would be but like for this season I mean there hasn't really been like any like
Crazy
there hasn't been a
episodes.
wide amount of shows that have been getting like viewed like crazily
Right,
like
This
that.
year, I don't think anything has like like even I know people have mixed feelings with Yuri on Ice, but it's a perfect example. Yuri on Ice, I don't think saw a single YouTuber that was doing reviews for it that was not getting at least
Yeah.
bare minimum 1K views on it.
Yeah,
If
like
you
the
got
big
episode
one,
right out.
the big ones for me, like I said, are like Iron Blooded Orphan season 2, Kuzu no Honkai, and then
Right,
like
which is
even
another big thing this
Konosuba's
season.
compared to season 1, like this season's like view count for Konosuba has been down for me.
Yeah, no,
I
I've
don't know.
noticed that with other YouTubers that
Yeah,
have even more people that deal with it. They're doing reviews for it and they're not
yeah.
doing that well.
I don't know if that's just me, but like
No, it's not.
Maybe
yeah.
a lot of people just prefer watching comedy shows, binge watching them.
Yeah, like my friend. No, that's a funny statement you said because my friend actually told me that for Konosuba, like he loved season 1 of Konosuba. It was like one of his favorite fucking anime of all time. And he told me though he's waiting for the whole series to come out because he doesn't want to watch it week by week. He wants the whole thing now.
I can
Yeah.
see that. I mean, I kind of did the same thing with Konosuba when the first
Yeah, I
season
did the same
came
thing
out.
myself almost.
Like, I watched close to half of it and then just stopped. Then just watched the rest when it came out. I mean, that's my issue with the episode reviewing is I get bored of it. I mean, the stuff that should get views don't. And then it's like, well, there's no point now. I'm getting like 20 views a video, so there's no point in
It's
uploading it
that's
because no
disheartening.
one's watching it.
It's disheartening. It makes you not want to do it because like perfect example of that is stuff that comes out in the morning, right? Because there's a lot of shows that come out in the morning, and I'm not really a morning person by nature. I'm more of an afternoon, evening person, of course. And I'll have to wake up in the morning, do a review for something, and watch it get like maybe 15 views or 20 views the whole day. And maybe the course of the week it goes up to like 40. But to me, that's not worth it. Like to me, that even if I don't get paid for my videos, that's not worth me actually going and watching it seasonal because I'd actually have
like
a better
you could try
chance.
and find other stuff to do besides that.
Or I could sleep more. I could sleep in,
or that.
or do something that's proactive and actually do something that does something life related. Oh, what's up, Lotus? By the way, but the thing is, in general, is that with stuff that with a lot of those shows too, if you binge it, if people binge like comedy shows like Travis said in Habit, you actually do see a way higher rise in like how many views you get at the end. So like wait till the last episode comes out, or wait even a day after the last episode comes out. People are like, oh, I'm gonna go watch the review now.
I mean,
but what's up, Garo?
like the main thing that I think is when I do the episode reviews, it takes like 30 minutes before you're even making the video, basically. And then it probably takes you another 30 minutes, 40 minutes to edit and upload the video. And it's like, that's an hour just to make one video. And then it might not even do that good. Versus you can make whatever you want and actually enjoy doing it, spend half the time, and it get the same amount or more. It's like, I don't know.
It's not worth it to me. And then that makes also, I hate to say it, but in many ways that kind of affects you watching a show too because you're like watching it and knowing why am I going to do a review of this or pump out a review ASAP and work on that to only get like maybe 5 or 10 views within an hour or even within a whole day.
And when I watch it, I mean, I know you guys do it too, and you try to watch like everything, and then like probably 3/4 of the stuff are shit. And then you either drop
like this
it,
season, man.
You either
like this
drop
season,
it
dude,
or just boring, and then when you drop it, you're starting to make less videos. I mean,
oh yeah, dude, yeah.
It's either drop it or just watch it on your.
Yeah, I mean,
like if
it's like you want to watch everything because then you have videos going up all week. Because realistically, only maybe 1/4 of the stuff you're gonna watch is good. At least in my case, is doing everything. Besides fall of 2015, basically everything was good, but ever since then, it just goes downhill. I mean, I'm not saying there's not good shit that comes out, but there's just so much bad stuff that looks like it could be good, and then it just sucks.
Handshakers.
It just really depends on the season, to be honest, because I mean, this season definitely has been lackluster compared to the other seasons. There's only like maybe a handful that are actually noteworthy, that are actually fun to do and watch. But we're not really getting this season. So I'm pretty sure the next season is going to be good because there's a lot of stuff that's pretty good that's coming out next season, and that's probably
the spring might.
Everyone's gonna want.
Honestly, the spring. I think the spring's gonna be like, it's gonna bring back like a lot of like the views in terms of like anime content on YouTube.
And also, you know,
because everyone and their mothers are gonna be covering Attack on Titan.
Oh, exactly. Dude, yeah.
for real, that's not even like.
No, but I want to see who pumps those videos out first, because I know people are gonna like be, oh my god, the live reaction is probably gonna be so high for that.
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna do live reactions.
But if I remember correctly, like Attack on Titan, like when it came out at first, like people were doing like kind of like reaction based videos on them, and even people now like go back and do reaction videos over them, and those people like got like striked up the ass. So like I think Attack on Titan's like a series that's like gonna be
dangerous,
kind of like it's gonna be dangerous, and it's gonna be like one of those like, it seems like any show like that Aniplex or like A1 is behind like is kind of dangerous, even though like they're not obviously they're not doing Attack on Titan, but it's like one of those scenarios. Or like ReZero, because ReZero was kind of really tight on like the copyright like on YouTube and all that. So yeah, it's gonna be like, there's still gonna be a ton of people making videos, whether it's reviews or reactions or like with timer or whatever people are gonna do. It's gonna be big. I think, I don't know, because sometimes that can get kind of annoying because people are like, they'll just milk the living hell out of it. Like they'll put out a reaction for the episode, and then they'll like put out a video like talking about something with the
ReZero. Look how many people
and then
still
like,
make videos for it.
yeah, and they're like, they bring up these like far-fetched theories, and
is
like,
Reb actually secretly a MILF?
like, I mean, it's gonna happen though, but I don't know. It is gonna bring a lot of people back this spring.
Right.
Like Attack on Titan heading it, My Hero Academia, of course. And I've read like the source material for My Hero Academia. It's gonna be fucking insane, dude. It's gonna be so awesome. Like I can't wait for that. But there's just so much stuff coming out in the spring. So like I'm hoping that it does bring back like a lot of that for like content creators. Like it's gonna be a good time. Like if you've wanted to get say if you had a channel and you like stopped doing anime content, you want to get back into it, like I think the spring would be like the best time, honestly. Or if you're just like wanting to get into like doing anime content, I would start with the spring, honestly, because that's when I think people are going to be getting the most views that we've saw in a while, since like fucking One Punch Man in the fall 2015.
Yeah, I still say that I'm not sure a season will ever be as good as that season. I mean, we just got lucky. Like, that's honestly the way I could sum it up, is we got lucky that we got that many good things in one season.
Yeah, I mean, that's why my channel grew the most during that season too.
Yeah, then again, it's like a double-edged sword. Now we have like some standard where we're like, we really want this again, and it'll never happen.
No. It also the like, I kind of want to end on this because I think we've been going on for this for a while.
Yeah.
But even the anime man, like the one thing he said that was really kind of actually true is that during the summer is when really most people find it the most. Like even for seasonal anime and stuff like that, when you do videos in general, because everyone's off during the summer, or at least students and stuff like that. So I mean, like for example, winter, spring, fall, people are going to school, people are going to college, etc. Summer, most people are off. Or at least during summer parts of the winter, like there's parts where they're off, of course, but it's typically those are the seasons where I kind of wish a lot more shit would come out there in the summer. Yeah. Like I know for a fact people would like. There's a lot of content creators I know that deserve a lot more subscribers, and they would blow up if shit came out there in the summer.
Dude, like one thing about that is you would think a lot of people would watch stuff in winter just because it's cold and you want to stay inside a lot of the time. But it's one of the times that get the least amount of views. And summer,
people have school shit.
And summer has the most, the time when it's hot and you should be outside. Like
No,
man,
totally
you gotta
opposite.
be the air conditioner, bro.
Like everyone in winter's like going out and doing shit and like
Yeah.
not watching videos, and then in the summer everyone's inside watching videos.
It's not true, man.
Dude,
mean,
memory. What
it's
the frick
funny.
is that GIF?
Where
Oh my
would you put the
god!
GIF at?
Oh,
Twitter.
reply to me.
But yeah, like I think the last season that pulled like a crazy amount of views is the spring of 2016, like with ReZero, My Hero
Yeah.
Academia, Cabanari, like those shows, like were the three big ones that pulled in a lot of views. But like
Yeah.
nothing like the fall, because I remember seeing videos on One Punch Man, like even my own videos that sadly aren't on my channel anymore because of copyright. But like there were some One Punch Man videos of mine that every time I uploaded episode reaction, it was like 30,000, 40,000 views within a couple days. And like, of course, there's YouTubers bigger than me, and they were pulling like hundreds of thousands of views on One Punch Man videos because people just like
Oh, yeah.
died to see those reactions for One Punch Man and any One Punch Man content. But there was like Noragami, which was fucking insane for that season. Rakudai, Warrior no Seraph, Haikyuu season 2. There's, that season was fucking insane. So like, I think honestly, like this spring season may even surpass what we saw in that season.
Well, we'll see, man.
Even the spring of
I feel like we've
2016.
heard that line before for like anime recently, and this season's gonna be better. It always turns out to be like garbage for some reason. I don't know.
Man. The spring is looking like, unless all these sequels just flop.
You
which-
never. I hate to say you never know though.
I don't know about Attack on Titan because I don't know the source material, but the previews look fucking sick. Even though previews can be misleading, and I know that fucking.
Handshakers.
Handshakers.
Boku no Pico has a higher rating on Mao than Handshakers.
Dude, that's scary. Think about that. That's fucking
But
terrifying.
like My Hero, the content that's gonna be adapted with that is fucking insane. Rage of Bahama Genesis season 2, like, oh dude, I can go on and on. We've talked about it like before, but
Well,
I think it's gonna be good.
Well, I think with that we'll move on to the next topic because
We got kind of off
actually
track there.
we got really off track with that topic, but I mean, kind of it
Did
works.
this
for
turn
sense of
into
what
the
it is,
spring overview?
Yeah,
though.
The
No, not
spring
yet.
first look.
All right.
that's our rant for it.
All right, the next topic is what genre do you feel is relaxing and why? So I think we'll start off with you, Habit.
I mean, I'll just go simple and say slice of life, since obviously not much shit happens. Usually they're pretty chilled out, but
Right.
I find myself watching more slice of life lately, at least. I mean, a good one is Mushishi. That's probably one that I've chilled out the most when watching, and it's such a good show. But shit like Sweetness and Lightning and that Udon show.
well,
That's
Sweetness
what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been getting a lot of good slice of life anime. A lot of people haven't really been watching it, but it's been good,
Yeah.
honestly.
Like I'm watching Kobayashi's Dragon Maid right now. That's a really good one for me to
Yeah.
just like chill out, kind of.
Yeah,
And
need
that
to get into
Demi-chan
that.
one.
Yeah.
Demi-chan's pretty good.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I'll go next with this. I actually really like. For me, I know people would think romance and stuff like that because that's my favorite genre, but for me, I think
Yaoi.
comedy. No, shut up, dude. You're.
Did you
Jesus
just say
Christ.
yaoi?
I don't know why you keep saying yaoi, man. You can look on my mouth. I've never watched one yaoi
Sorry,
ever.
Shonen AI.
Shut up, dude. Anyways, no, but seriously, seriously, for me though, comedy, because I think comedy, like, I think Nate will agree with this to a point, is that you could be having a really shitty day, and I've been having some really lately, and I'll watch like Konosuba or I'll watch Interview with Monster Girls and stuff like that, and it will be at least a little bit less of a shitty day because of the shows, because it's something you can laugh and you kind of forget everything else. I mean, Konosuba really I've heard mixed things with people. Some people say this season's stronger than the last one. Some people say it's weaker. I think it's about the same, to be honest with you. Like, I have not found an episode that I disliked.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
think
saying,
every
too.
single one has the same amount of laughter that I've had in the first season, to be honest. I don't think it's better. I don't think it's worse. But yeah,
That's
comedy
kinda
is
how I am.
definitely my like go-to thing when I just want to relax and chill out.
Yeah.
Memory, you can go next.
Usually like with a lot of slice of life shows, there's comedy mixed into them. So I would say
Hentai.
like honestly like that.
What'd you say?
Hentai.
Like,
Hentai.
no, not
I
hentai.
honestly say hentai.
But like I'd say the slice of life
Boku no
comedy combination for sure.
Boku no
Like
Pico.
we talked about Sweetness and Lightning. There's like Sakamoto. Sakamoto's awesome.
Just sexist.
No.
No Sora.
You know.
You're so
Up till-
good. Sorry. He
up
liked
till the
it.
last
He
couple
gave it a
episodes.
7, didn't he?
Dude, that show was
9
not
out of
bad
10.
until
Up till
episode
episode
like
7.
9 or 10.
He gave it a
Once they
9 out of
switched it-
10. He always recommends them.
I say watch the first 9 or 10 episodes and then
Exactly,
stop.
because that
Just
show's
watch
amazing
the
up to this
first
point.
episode, and then you'll realize you don't want to watch it when you see like the foreshadowing of what's gonna happen.
No, but definitely like that combination, like Aaron said, like I forget it was like weeks ago, but it was when the first episode of Konosuba season 2 came out. Like I had the worst day I had in like a while, and I watched that episode. Like it was like really late at night too, and I just like was put in the best mood because
Yeah, I
that whole
think so,
trial and everything, how it started off, it was so great.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah, but that would definitely be my pick. Because usually like with most slice of life, there's comedy, and with comedy, slice of life, not all the time, but say like majority of the time for sure.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Travis, up next.
And it's probably, I mean, everyone's probably got the same answer for this, isn't they?
I mean,
Like,
some people.
What's your
I
answer?
mean, I think romance could be one. Sometimes, like,
romance good.
I don't watch romance, a lot now. I used to watch quite a few romance, like Clanad, Your Lie in April, that kind of stuff. And although they're kind of on the feels train sometimes, I still find them quite relaxing to watch. As I said, I'm watching
Like Glass Slip,
Natsume's
right?
Book of Friends right now. Yeah, Glass Slip, if you want to go to sleep. Yeah, right now I'm watching Natsume's Book of Friends. So any genre that is, which I think is like slice of life, supernatural, fantasy, all that type of stuff, that's relaxing as hell. And I'm trying to catch up before I think it's the 6th season next season. So, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'll probably fall behind on that too because I get too lazy. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Trying to catch up anyway. But yeah, like slice
All
of
that
life.
One Piece.
What do you mean One Piece? I'm behind on that too. To be fair, I need to get on some more One Piece. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure most of us have the same answer with that one.
Oh wait,
All right. Well,
I
so-
got a good one.
What?
Sports anime is kind of relaxing because I always fall asleep because it's
Holy shit.
No, I
Yeah.
to be honest, I wouldn't say sports anime for that one because some games
Just
get
kidding.
really tense.
Yeah.
Like
I
some
wouldn't
games
say
get you
so.
really tense up. Like you're
Right.
like, oh crap, dude.
dude. Just watch Glass Slip if you need to relax.
You
You'll
said
fall
that already.
asleep instantly.
He said it already too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, snooze fest. And I
I-
sat through all of that.
So, well, I sat through all of it too, man. I
If the
saw it.
visuals are good and the OST's relaxing, then why not?
Just,
Who cares?
just
about
watch
the
Yuri on
story?
Ice. It's so relaxing. You'll put a gun up to your head and end it.
Holy shit. Oh wow. I don't
Do
think that's
yourself a
for
favor.
relaxing, but okay. Anyways, last up,
You'll be
Miles.
relaxing in your grave.
Professor.
Honestly, it's probably like the same thing that, like, how it said, maybe
Wow.
like slice of life or even
Yeah, just
comedy.
copy me. Everyone just copy me.
Yeah.
Horror.
Yeah, slice of life and comedy are probably the most relaxing series that I can really think of, to be honest. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but they're just relaxing. So
You know, I'll be honest with you.
like
When I
to
was
watch
younger,
them. I mean, I really don't, have to like get hype about anything or
hype.
whatnot. So
When I was
Just
younger, I used to
watch
like
it for the
action as
story.
relaxing. Like action to me was always something kind of relaxing to me. That was when I was younger, though.
like Angel Beats was a good example.
Action. So you're like watching a shonen and some crazy battle is going on, and you're just sinking into the couch relaxing. You're not like, oh, this is sick. You're like starting to like drift asleep and stuff because you're so relaxed.
no, more so. No,
There's
but, like,
some
relaxing
shows,
in the sense
though,
that-
There's some shows though that like
Robert Hart.
that they're thrillers, right? But like they're actually like really relaxing. Like Eden of the East. There were some
Oh, that's a
parts
good
in
example.
there were some parts in Eden of the East where I was like so chilled out, dude. Like Terror and Resonance as well. Like there were just some parts in Terror and Resonance where I
Oh
was
yeah, I agree.
yeah, where I was just like so chilled out. Like
Aren't
I
both
like
of those slice of life though too?
No, about Terror Residence being a slice of life.
Well,
That
Yeah.
makes
No,
taking
Eden
that
of
to a
the,
really
there's no
dark
way
slice
Eden
of
of the
life.
East is.
Well, Eden of the East, I can see a slice of life to a point, but I'm saying Terran Residence, like that's some kind of
Well,
life that is. Huh?
Yeah, no, I guess not slice of life, but it's just like
What
a
do you mean? What
chilled.
kind of life would Eden of the East be?
It's not like
Someone having a lot of
Fucking
money.
talking to your phone, you got a shit ton of money, and you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
That's called a lot of people that have a lot of money as it is already.
yeah.
Yeah, let me just, let
Dude,
me
I'm
talk
pretty
to
sure Bill
some
Gates
fucking
does that.
system on my phone.
I'm pretty sure Bill
Moneybag.
Gates does that. He probably has something on his phone that like accesses a whole bunch of stuff from his bank account.
What?
But like, there are series like that like you would go into honestly not thinking that like you'd be like that chilled out, but like there were some episodes in those two shows where like I was just like really chilled out. I don't know how to say it. Like,
Animal Lover made a good one. Wolfrain. Wolfrain was really like slow, but it was at the same time was very relaxing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
don't know what that is. I watch good
Flying
anime.
Witch was really relaxing.
Dude,
I only watched a
Wolfrain
few
is a
episodes
classic,
of it,
man.
but
You gotta watch Wolfrain.
Dude, I want to finish Flying Witch. I remember some
Grimgar was
episode.
really relaxing.
Yeah,
Grimgar was really
Grimgar.
relaxing at some parts too.
Yeah, it was really relaxing when they
No,
were
I was
also fighting
pissed off
goblins all
like
the
when
time.
Mary came on. I was
Yeah,
like,
it
piss
was
off,
relaxing.
Mary,
Dude,
mate, get
Mary's
out of
best
here.
girl.
Dude.
Best
Yo,
girl.
shut up. You're at this podcast right now. We're kicking you out. Yo, kick him out the podcast.
All right,
No.
He's out
put
of
him in
here.
a different chat in Discord.
Yeah, you can go to console mine.
I'll
See you
be
later.
I'll be the new host now for this episode.
Dude, by the way, Nate, that picture you put up, man, is so fucked up in that Discord. Oh my god, I just saw
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
And
Anyway,
Evangelion was kind of chilled out
Mary's
too.
best girl.
All right,
dude, I love Mary.
Next.
Jesus.
End
All
of Evangelion was really chilled out.
Eh,
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Sometimes I just like
probably one episode.
FLC, I was really chill out too.
sometimes I just sit down, get a soda, relax, and watch some fucking corpse party.
Or Higurashi.
Yeah,
All right, moving on to our third
it's a
topic.
good slice of life.
What is a recent anime you wish was good, or expected to be good, but turned out horrible, and why?
Mayoiga.
Tales of
Maybe,
Sagittaria.
All anime. It was a mistake.
All anime.
No, but can we really since we all have the same thought with Mayoga,
Handshakers.
can we really
Tails,
say that
Mayoga.
besides the Tales of the Handshakers, Mayoga, man, can we just say, we've said this so many times, but it's so true, that show should have been amazing. By definition, that show sounded amazing. It looked amazing. It seemed like it was going to be
I
amazing.
knew it was
And
going
what
to be
did
the
we get?
worst show ever by
Shit.
the first episode.
Yeah, you're the only one that said that. Like, every one of us was saying, oh, you
Yeah,
know what?
because
This
you
show has
thought the whole
potential.
character introduction thing.
Dude, that was the stupidest thing. They started it out on the worst possible case. They were like, got a good idea. You know the 50 people where only 3 of them matter? Well, let's let half the episode be them introducing themselves. And then there was one dude, his introduction was like, my name's Bob. And that's
No,
it.
was it Joe or was it Bob?
Dude, I can't.
I think
no,
it was Joe.
I think it was something dumb, but he was like, my name's Bob. And then that was it. He just stopped
That's all
talking.
he said, dude. That's all he said.
And it stayed on him for a couple seconds, too, because it was like they expected him to say more. He was like, I'm Bob.
I remember that, dude.
Some other ones though. What would you guys
And
say?
it's like,
Oh, well, I'm looking at the chat for this one. So we have Safi saying Culting 9, which I agree with 100%. We have Animal Lover saying Divine Gate.
I actually
And
thought Divine Gate was gonna be
Divine-
pretty good.
Yeah. No, I didn't think
no.
it was gonna be good, honestly.
No, I
But
thought Divine Gate was
wasn't-
going to be
Yeah, I don't know.
What's that one? Luck and Logic or something like that? I thought that one was gonna be good from the
Luck and
first
Logic. What
episode.
the-
Yeah, that one was that one ended up trash.
Yeah, dude. By the second episode, it was literally awful.
Yeah.
Taboo Tattoo was. I agree with that, Garo. That was such a
I like
horrible
Taboo
show.
Tattoo, so
I don't
didn't
care. Also, Big Order was just another one that I fucking thought would be actually very good because it's
You
like,
know-
oh, future
Oh,
generation.
no, I couldn't-
Another one.
I thought it was gonna be
another
decent.
one.
Watched only 2 episodes, man.
Dimension W for sure.
Oh yeah, Dimension
Oh,
W,
yeah,
like
Dimension
That's
W.
that's the
amazing.
one I was thinking of when I
Yeah.
was thinking of Divine.
Well, I mean,
Gate.
it was quite
I was
good
thinking
until
of
the
Dimension
halfway
W.
point. Dimension
They added
W is
too much
pretty
shit,
good.
dude. Like they were.
But I was
adding weird
expecting it
shit
to be so
nonstop.
much more.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I liked the first couple episodes, like, kind of a lot, to be honest with you, and then after that, I kind of just...
Dude, the main character was so sick.
Yeah,
He was,
I
man.
like Kioma. Kioma's fucking
Yeah.
sick.
If they did skip
Luck and
over
Logic
most
was
of the
trash.
story, it would have been so much better because I heard from a lot of other people that the manga is like, holy shit. Like, they skipped over a lot of plot points to the show, so that's why it just got all over the place. No one
What,
understood
Dimension
anything.
W?
So. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dimension W.
It's because the manga's, like, super fucking fast paced.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it had more story elements to it. It like the show skipped over a lot of plot points, which made it confusing for the viewer.
Oh,
It
another one. Another one
Well,
I'd
yeah,
say is
definitely
Joker
it was
game.
confusing.
I'd
Joker
say
game,
Joker
yeah.
game as well. I wanted that one to be real. But
Yeah.
Oh, joking aboard the shit.
I was
out of
really
it.
hyped for Musagan no Phantom World. Like that one
Yeah,
looks sick.
same.
I think a lot of people were. That they,
yeah,
That
and then
one-
you see the limbo and you're out. See you
Yeah,
later. That's what I was.
yeah, right.
I watched the
mean,
limbo and I was out. I was.
I
Like, no,
definitely
this.
don't think
Big
it's the
jump.
worst thing out of all the things we've been
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, it's
but
not the worst, but like I thought it was gonna be a whole lot better.
I still can't be bothered. Like, I remember one episode where they end up, like, falling in a toilet or something and going to a different dimension or some shit.
Yeah,
And
dude.
then their fucking, like, parents in the other dimension were rabbits or something.
wow.
Can't even remember what the fuck it was.
How about, did anyone have high expectations for Berserk? The new Berserk anime?
Yeah, you know what?
Yes.
That's a good one.
No.
Yeah,
2016 version? Hell
Yeah.
yes.
yeah. And guess what? It turned
And
out
you
to
were-
be.
I told
You were
you guys
severely
it was gonna
disappointed.
Yeah.
Told
I
you
was
guys it gonna
really
suck.
That's another one. No, Drifters. I was super disappointed with
Oh
Drifters.
yeah,
Like Drifters,
was
I was,
too.
so hyped. I'm like, oh, this sounds amazing. It looks good. Nah, that thing
Yeah.
just slapped me across the face, man, with a fucking bat.
go read the manga.
Good animation, but story. The
Podcast should have come with a trigger warning. I was vomiting at Joker.
Eld Live. I
Oh,
wanted
Trigger.
Eld Live to be good because it was done by the person that done Reborn, but you know
Oh,
how that
yeah.
turned out, garbage. Yeah. Also, can I just quickly say something?
Go for it.
Why is there a show that's got the same title as Seven Deadly Sins? Like
We were talking about that the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
frick is that?
They're, like,
I was
worded
like-
differently.
yeah. I was like, the other Seven Deadly Sins is coming out in the spring, and they were like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And I
Dude,
was like,
it's like called like,
I was like-
Sin Nanatsu no
Yeah,
Taizai.
yeah. I
whatever.
was like, there's
Like
the
the
exact.
frick?
It's like almost the exact same name.
I
Just like
wonder if
worded
anybody-
differently.
Copyright strike.
How'd they get away with that?
Dude, I wonder if anybody in the chat knows why Sin is in front of it, because there's two things that I could think it is. That Sen would be, for some reason, the at the beginning of it, or,
Oh,
you
I
know,
remember
in
this
the
conversation.
English translation, how it's a 7, like it's actually the number 7.
Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
Sen has something to do with when you're reading it, you read it as the number 7 versus, like, the word 7.
Right.
Don't know. I think it's one
Yeah.
of the two, though, and that's why it's differentiated. I mean, either way, I mean, I don't think they really have grounds to strike anybody for using, like, Seven Deadly Sins or suing anybody for using Seven Deadly Sins, because it's kind of like
It's
a
free topic.
pre-constructed concept already.
Yeah, I know. It's like something
It's
that,
not
that
like
existed.
an original thing, so...
Exactly.
Oh, I
Stop.
was also really disappointed by Twin Star Exorcist because I read the manga before
Oh,
I
yeah.
started it,
Did
and
you
it
guys
was
say
really,
Cabanari?
it was,
So yeah,
was
Garros
really
and
good.
Cabanari.
yeah, it was
That's very
really
true.
fucking good, the manga for Twin Star, but then the anime just,
Went on filler forever.
yeah, it's still on filler. I think it's gonna end off on filler.
Tail
Oh, that
season
Magical
2.
Girl Raising Project one too. I thought that was gonna be
I didn't think
sweet,
it was gonna
but
be that
I
good.
never saw that.
Memory was like, that was really a interesting first episode, and me and Habit just like falling asleep while watching that first episode.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually seriously almost fell asleep. Like, no
Yeah,
joke.
so did I. We were
I've
watching
never-
it, and we were just like, "Oh my god!"
I've never been
This
that
is
bored
crap.
of a show, like, actually. And I've watched
guys
some
told
of
me to watch
Glass
it, too.
Slip. Like, I've watched some of Glass Slip and make the joke that I started falling
What do you mean
asleep.
we told you to watch it? Well, we told
No,
you.
like so after because that day after you guys watched it, right? Because I wanted to see what everyone was talking about.
Yeah,
You're like,
we
dude,
told you to
you
watch it.
go watch it.
We were
watch
trolling
it.
you and told you to go watch it, and
I
saying
know,
it was, like,
and I
super
watched it. I
good.
didn't think it was horrible, but I'm like, what
Dude,
the fuck?
you were like, no, you were like, yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
And
no,
we
I
were
said it was
like,
okay.
Oh no!
I said it was okay.
We were just like, oh no.
Dude, no, okay, nothing. I said it was okay. Trust me.
You were like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, my ass. Anyways, all right, but
Okay.
okay.
That's
So
pretty good.
anyone else want to add anything to that topic, or we?
There's just a lot of shows that should have been really a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
But
season in
fucking
general.
Seasonal stuff. Disappointment.
All right, final topic we have for today is: as you've gotten older, have you noticed a shift in your taste in anime? Miles, you go first with this one.
All right.
The fuck, you like laying down or something?
It's like, he just
You can
waking
hear
up
him
towards
down.
the topic.
He was like, ugh. Okay.
I was laying down in my bed, man.
Wow,
All right,
man!
but
Wow, professional.
thanks, man. But as far as like changing my taste when I've aged, I mean, I think I've become more critical and when it comes to anime because
snob.
you know when you just watch an anime, what did you say, Habit?
He became a anime analyst.
No.
Analytic
There's only a few
reviews.
things that I actually analyze, but no, I become more critical when it comes to shows. I know what's good, I know
Like
what's
King
bad. When you're as a kid, you don't really care. You just enjoy it for what it is, you know. But as you progress and you watch other shows, you're gonna become more critical and probably not enjoy as much anime as you would have as a child. Is what I'm saying.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
in retrospect to that, with just adding off to that real fast, is that I can think of like any of you see Tenchi Muyo?
No,
Maybe. I
None
don't
of you
know.
have seen Tenchi Muyo?
What's the English name?
No,
No, I
that
only watch
is
the
like
anime.
literally what it's called, Tenchi Muyo.
Then
It came out in the
probably not.
'90s. What?
Probably not, or I just don't.
That
know
was
off
on
the top
that
of
was
my
on
head.
Toonami for the longest time, dude.
I mean, then
but
maybe I watched it if it was on Toonami.
But it was like essentially the first big harem that came out in the West, like in terms of being mainstream. But Tenchi Muyo, when I was younger, I used to love that show. I thought that was great. And then when I got older, I'm like, wow, this shows how horrible harems were originally, way back when. But yeah, that's definitely something to add to that.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Happy, you go next.
Well,
Why
you're
do you
just
sound like
getting
you're
back
9
from
miles
you.
away from your?
I walked away from my mic.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ!
he's
Everyone's
sleeping
like
too.
walking away, sleeping.
He's having a little nap.
Nah, I had a phone call, but I don't know. I mean, I think mainly the only thing I watched when I was younger was mainstream stuff. So I guess as I got older, I started to watch different things. I mean, if I continued to watch the things that I watched as a kid, I probably wouldn't have got into the romance genre or anything like that. Mainly, I would watch shonen or things that came on Toonami, so I'd say that I got more variety as I got older and started actually making fun of stuff.
And then becoming the savage that we all know.
Yeah. Then again, I feel like I might have been like that as a kid. I don't know. I think I've kind of always been mean. But
and little Habit Savage was always a dick to people.
but
My anime.
no, I'd say there
You're
wasn't
shit.
that much variety, at least in my opinion, back then when I first started watching. I mean,
No, it really wasn't.
it was really like shonen or
Pokemon
that's about it.
or adventure stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I almost classify that stuff all as like the same thing, you know, like Dragon Ball and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon,
Right.
Gundam. It's just like
Gundam.
I mean, it's just flat out the Toonami stuff. I mean, Inuyasha, stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I mean, now I kind of don't even really watch stuff like that much anymore.
All right, what about you, Nate?
Well, I started off watching harems, so now you see what I watch. So my taste has definitely shifted a lot because now I watch like a whole wide variety of things. My favorite, obviously, being mech shows. But yeah, like it's not all harems now, obviously.
You're not
I
the
mean, I
harem
still
king
love a good
anymore.
harem here and there, but like as of late, there just haven't really been any good ones coming out. That's why I can't wait for DxD season 4.
Yeah, just went through Sire.
And that'll kind of bring me back to my
Fruity
roots,
Sire.
you know.
Fruitiger side
And
will go too.
yeah, definitely there's been a huge huge shift in my taste because now I'm there's like I don't even think there's any harems in my top 10, top 15. So like
Wow.
DxD's up there for me, but like there's so many other shows out there, and when I just started, like I didn't think there was. But as I got older, as I watched more, uh I definitely got into a whole lot more. Gurren Lagann was really the thing that like changed everything for me. I just started watching so much other shit after Gurren Lagann, especially like mech series.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
realized anime wasn't just harems.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah. Dude, I started off with DxD, then watched like Data Live, then Infinite Stratos, then Sekirei, then like Rosario Vampire. Like I started out with those. I don't know
Man,
how
you
the fuck it
I mean,
I don't know how it happened like that, but
I wouldn't even say that's bad though. Like
Alright.
in a sense, dude, you watch DxD. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
What, Miles?
and Sekirei. I like Sekirei.
Sekirei's fucking so underrated, dude.
Memory.
Yeah.
What made you get into anime in general, though?
Well, like I watched like Dragon Ball and shit, but I didn't know like what anime was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watched Dragon Ball, but I didn't know it was like Japanese animation, you know? Like I just
Did you ever feel like? Did you ever hear from other people that anime was softcore or some shit?
like I always heard people talk
And
about
then
it
he
like it was
watched it and he was like, "Yeah,
like it
this
was-
is."
like it was weird and shit because I like the only time like I watched Dragon Ball, I think it was like Kai or whatever on like Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
and
Sorry.
after that, like I was like, oh, there's like, because it was just random episodes. I was like, I want to start from the beginning. So I watched, like, I forget what summer this was. It was fucking a while ago. Like, Dragon Ball is my first anime, but like I watched all of the original Dragon Ball, all of Dragon Ball Z over one summer. And then like when like obviously Super's new, but like I watched GT as well during that summer. So
Oh,
like,
okay, I'm sorry.
yeah, like I knocked out all three of them in one summer. Like I was just like on a crazy fucking binge with all of Dragon Ball.
Dragon
like-
Ball's great to binge, yeah.
After that, like I didn't watch anything at all. Like years passed. I was into like Call of Duty and shit. I did like the Call of Duty videos, and someone in one of my teams, Scoogie, actually, I still follow him. Like I still talk to him here and there. He's like, one day he's like, bro, you need to watch this, and I was like, what is it? And he's like, an anime, and I'd like heard of anime and all this, but like, and I heard the majority of people saying it was weird and shit. He's like, bro, trust me, it's sick. Like, watch High School DxD, and I ended up watching it, and then that just set off like a chain fucking reaction from there.
Yeah. Then he met Habit and wanted to be just like him.
Quiet.
No, you know what's funny?
Dude.
You know what's funny is I know one of my friends in college where he told me that as he used to be one of those people who used to make fun of anime like to everyone, like, oh, why you watch that weird Japanese hentai bullshit stuff, right?
Yeah.
Without even knowing what hentai even meant,
That
but
was
he just
you?
fucking knew. What?
That was you?
No, it wasn't me, because seeing the fact that I've watched anime for like my whole life. Anyways, but the thing is that he was bored on Netflix one day and he saw like anime. And he's like, I want to see why everyone like thinks this is great. And I think his first show on Netflix was Death Note, and he was like, dude, I fell in love. And then before he knew it, he watched like 80 shows in the course of like 3 months. It was like, I'm like, dude, I don't even know how he did that, but he watched so much shit. Like, I mean, I might be exaggerating with 3 months, but he watched a lot of shit within the year, and it was crazy. So it goes to show you. I mean, like, I just think in general people kind of shift when it comes to that.
I took a automotive class one time in high school, and I used to be an artist. I would draw a lot. I've taken art classes and stuff, and I was drawing in an art class, and my teacher comes up to me and starts talking to me about what I was drawing, and I told him that I liked anime. I told him that I liked anime, and then he was like,
nerd.
No. He was like,
Stupid weeb, get
away from me. He asked me in a very nonchalant way. He's like,
come in my closet later.
He's like, you don't do that, porn stuff, right? And
wow.
I was like, I was like, no. And he's like, oh, okay, so you do that Avatar stuff then? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Christ. What teacher asked that kid, hey, do you do porn? Do you draw
I'd be
porn?
like, yeah.
Do you draw that weird hentai stuff? I'm like, how do you know about that?
No, but okay.
But no.
What about Travis?
Travis is going to Travis.
Oh, sorry, I was just having a nap.
Wow.
Irrelevant
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, irrelevant question for me. That's my answer. See you later.
Okay, cool.
Dang.
No,
Anyways,
I only got
alright,
into
and that's the end
anime
of the
in 2015. So yeah, I mean, I just
Wow,
watch
well-
whatever. So I don't really care.
well-
I mean, the only thing that's changed is I got into sports anime. That's about it. So yeah,
Cool. Thanks, Travis.
thanks for watching the podcast. See you later. Bye.
That was 10 words. On the next one.
I'll say this right now. Like, what I said this before, but I used to really love action when I was younger. Like, I loved action stuff like
Yeah, you
Diver
said
and
that.
fucking fuck off, dude. I used to love Cowboy Bebop and Bleach and stuff like that. Of course, obviously stuff. Anything that was shonen or like shonen.
Yeah.
Trigun, for example.
The
But then
Toonami shit.
right, the Toonami stuff, yeah. But what's funny is that when I started watching, like, I think I watched in 2002, Please Teacher around that time period, and I fucking loved
fuck's
like
that?
romance stories. What?
The fuck is that?
Please Teacher, dude, it is such a great romance story. I love that show. I watched that, and I watched from there. I started watching stuff like Clannad, of course, Canon, and all that. So I started going more toward romance later in life. So I started off action, and then I moved to romance.
I think Clannad was one of like the first real romance series I watched. Literally the
Realistically,
best
it's not
one
my first, but yeah, it kind of is, right? It wasn't my first romance story, but it was like one of the ones that really got me into romance. Like when I watched Clannad, I was like, "Whoa, my god, what? This is all anime romance like this?" What?
Yeah.
But anyways, I think for the most part we are done with these topics.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any stuff to write in the chat, you can ask us questions if you want. I mean, because we've been only going on for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
Think we
Yeah,
might
so
cut it off a bit short.
we can cut off a couple minutes. I mean, if you guys want, you can put some questions in. But here's the question of the day, though. Realistically, do you think that the spring season is really going to save the last like several seasons that have come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. But there's definitely
Dude,
a lot
it
of better
will.
shows, like the majority.
Dude, it
Okay.
will. Watch.
It will, man. And then
YouTube's gonna explode.
okay, I'll just save this moment right here. Like I'll be like, and then all of a sudden the season comes out, it's terrible. All the sequels are garbage. Fucking One Punch Man is garbage,
I'd
etc.
say 50-50.
I'll say that I know for a fact that My Hero is going to be really good because from what I hear, the manga is amazing for it,
Yeah.
and I have high hopes for that. I think that'll be a
dude.
solid season.
The sports
My Hero's
festival
gonna be
arc is
good.
no joke.
Right.
And Attack on Titan, I'm still gonna love it probably.
Attack
so.
on Titan scares me a little bit because I know for a fact that they
I'm not
want to
scared.
end the season.
I hope
They-
it's
no, but they will
25
end it.
episodes. It better be.
I'm not scared. I mean, I'm just gonna get enjoyment out of it, and that's what matters.
Right. Well, I'm scared personally because I'm like thinking that first off it's going
Oh,
to be
stop being scared.
wow, man. I can be whatever I
Stop
want
being
to be.
scared.
Stop
You're not
being
my mom.
scared.
You're not
Just
my mom.
stop it.
Dude, Linked Horizon on the opening, bro.
Dude, I'm freaking hyped. I
I'm
don't
hyped
care.
for that. I am hyped for it, but I really am scared though for the fact that I hope it lives up to what it should be.
And Natsume's Book of Friends.
And the Eagles.
Natsume's Book of Friends. I want to catch up before then. Dan Marchi.
What, 6 seasons?
Wow.
Yeah,
fun.
well, I mean, they're all short. They're all like 12 episodes, so
Berserk coming out next.
3
next
seasons are bunched into like one
Man,
thing.
I
on Crunchyroll.
hope-
You guys are forgetting about
So
Boruto.
much better.
Dude,
Dude,
shut
fuck
up
off
about
with
Boruto.
Boruto,
I don't give a
man.
crap about that irrelevant garbage.
month. Yeah.
I didn't
anyways-
forget.
I'm
Still
gonna watch
have
it
nightmares.
regardless. I don't care.
You're gonna watch Boruto?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
all gonna be filler apparently.
Wow.
I
Like,
heard Masashi
Not
Kishimoto was
surprised.
directing it.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
who would
I
ever
heard
be
they're gonna
surprised?
they're gonna start doing the anime before they even do the manga.
That's smart, right?
Well, no,
Everyone?
because the manga for Boruto is still adapting the movie. It hasn't
Oh,
even
God.
gone to the
Yeah.
canon stuff yet.
It's going to start the series and then it's going to start the manga later on, and the manga might not even follow the anime.
That's the thing. Like, I really hope they don't do a whole fucking recap of the movie.
I mean,
the movie was great, but I don't need to see a recap of
we
that.
can just put it this way: it's just a cash grab. It's not gonna be good.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
is.
Yeah, most likely. We do have, by the way, we have 2 questions. We have for both for Garo. What do you think we'll get an official release date for Code Geass Season 3? I don't think we're gonna get that until probably summer. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I would say at the end of this year.
I want to say summer, to be honest with you.
I think we'll get an announcement for when it's maybe coming soon, but like I don't think the actual season 3 will be for. It might be the end of this year. It might be.
I don't think it's gonna be this year, to be honest. I doubt it for some reason. At least beginning of next year, but not this year.
I think it'll be. I think it'll be 2018 because I'm pretty sure Sunrise has probably been working on it, but I'm pretty sure there's like a new Gundam series coming out that they've been working on. I've heard.
Work Gundam.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. And how hype are you guys for Bungo Stray Dogs movie?
Not hyped at all.
Oh,
Couldn't
dude.
give a crap.
I'm super hyped
Couldn't
for
give
it.
a crap.
Yeah, hey, Bungo Stray Dogs movie. I just hope it doesn't do a recap shit. Like I'm still because they talked about it a little bit. But okay, they said it's not going to be
confirmed
recap?
It's new. Yeah, it's
thank God.
New content. It's not a recap.
I remember I talked to someone today on Twitter. I was
Unless
like,
it pulls an Excel world and lies to us, and then like half the film's fucking recap.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, still pissed me off about that. 40 fucking minutes of recap. Are you kidding? And it's like 20, 30 minutes of actual content, new content.
Yeah, if it does something like that, I'd be pissed. But I've heard like in the article and everything, it says that it's all new content. So.
Oh. What?
What?
Anyways, no, but and seriously, like to end this thing also, fuck off any series that does that with Excel Worlds, because seriously, how dare you take some light novel stuff we haven't got in fucking America yet and put it into a movie? Like, how fucked up is that? We haven't fucking seen that shit yet. Come on, why?
Spring's gonna save it. It's all good.
Bungo Stray Dogs movie. Woo!
Sounds good. Right, that's it.
Wow. Okay,
Wow,
well, I
dude.
guess on that.
What?
Because...
Dude, Habit's got to go. That freaking Blade keeps dragging this on, and he's got to go.
Wow, I'm the one that's
Yeah.
I got into it too. I'll admit.
All right.
No, anyways, so we'll wrap it up here because we do have a few people left to go, and I want to go get dinner. So, thank you so much for joining the podcast today. I hope you guys had a good time. As always, if you want to check out our various channels, the links are in the description box below. Make sure you sub to us because, come on. We're awesome guys, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're rushing our outro right now just because we have personal lives. Okay, that's how awesome we are. Anyways,
wait.
Later.
But don't worry. Next week, Memory will be here.
What?
What?
I'm here.
Well,
He's here right now.
With
The
that,
frick does that
Miles is
mean?
an idiot, and we're out. See ya, guys. Peace.
Peace.
See you later next week.
Bring saving anime.
All right, but we're actually gone. See ya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching.
Bring 2017 saving anime.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Titties.